Hey guys, today I'll be talking to you about how to write a narrative and all the different important parts that help us to write a narrative. Remember, a narrative is a make-believe or story which contains a lot of different elements related to the 5 Ws. So we'll analyze that. First, let's take a look at a graphic organizer. So a story should have an event and problems and solutions. So events are the things that happen in a story. What happened? The characters are the who. And one of the things we really want to talk about is making sure that there is dialogue. Characters are communicating. One of the things that you may want to do is have the characters tell the readers what they're feeling. And one way of doing that is by identifying thoughts. Obviously, when is the time of day, and it shows sequence, meaning throughout the day things are occurring. A great way of showing sequence is using transition words. Last but not least, the setting. Giving descriptions of where the story is taking place. If you take a look, the BME stands for beginning, middle, and end. And usually at the beginning of a story, there's a character, a setting, and then there's some type of problem. And there's internal and external dialogue, which is talking, communicating. Don't forget to use those quotation marks when characters are talking. Usually a story will have an ending and a solution and some type of feeling, a closure. Okay, so let's take a look at Alicia's story, and I'll read it to you, and we'll talk about some of the amazing things that she's currently doing right now so that you too can improve your writing. Alicia is going to begin with, once upon a time, there were two best friends, and their names were Emily and Bella. What I like about that first sentence is, once again, it identifies the characters, and the next sentence is going to identify the setting. They went to a carnival. What I would do is describe the setting. So describe the carnival, some of the things that she has seen. So in this sentence, the third sentence, I would describe what the carnival looks like. Think about what it looks like, what you hear, some descriptions to help the reader to understand what is there. It was morning. First, they rode a roller coaster, and then they said it was fun. They then sat down for a little while. Then they got up and went on it again. So boys and girls, you're hearing a lot of then, which is all right. However, I definitely would recommend using a few different transition words. Sometimes when we use the same transition word over and over, it gets a little redundant. Readers like to hear different words that show sequence. So maybe she could change a few of the thens to first, next, after that. I'll continue. Then they got up and went on it again, but that time they got stuck on the roller coaster. So right now, this would be a great time to use some internal dialogue. What are they thinking? So I definitely pause this video right now. Think about right now in your writing how you can include some of the feelings or thoughts. Emily thought, oh my goodness, we're never going to be able to get off this ride. And Bella said, help us. So you can use internal, which is what people are thinking, and external dialogue. So that's the difference in internal is what you're thinking. External, you're saying these things out loud. Some people came to help them, and they were safe. They said that they were scared, and they went to another roller coaster. Then they ate some food and then continued and went home. At home, they played for a little, and it came to nighttime, and they went to sleep. The end. So once again, a very, very great first draft of a narrative. One of the things that I would definitely recommend to Alicia is try to change some of the transition words and then add some internal and external dialogue. However, everything that is written in front of you here is definitely what we expect, and she did an amazing job in her draft. Hopefully, boys and girls, this will inspire you to add some different elements that we talked about today to your writing. Once again, take a look at these aspects. You can pause the video right now. Ask yourself, do you have events? Do you have characters? Are they talking? Are there feelings and thoughts? Do you identify the setting and give descriptions of the setting? And boys and girls, keep up the great work. Thank you.